Good morning, fifth grade. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020, and we're going to talk about reported speech. We're going to talk about the verb say and tell. We're going to touch up on interjections, and we're going to explain homework and the reading activity for this class. Really easy. Everything kind of matches with each other. Everything comes together at the end of the day. So, we pay a lot of attention. First things first that we need to learn, or that we need to remember, reported speech is used when I am saying or I'm reporting something that other person has said. Now, it's really important to remember that our verb will change with reported speech. Remember, reported speech is used when I am not quoting directly, but rather I am telling someone else what that person said. For example, he said that we needed more paper. The original sentence was, we need more paper. If I'm reporting it, he said that we needed more paper. If you noticed, there's two changes, my pronouns and my verb. The most complicated one here, it would be your verb. Now, if your verb is in present simple, you're going to change it to past simple. If your verb is in present continuous, then you're going to send it or change it to past continuous. And if your verb is in past simple, then you're going to change it to past perfect. There's three words that change differently, or three main examples of words that change differently. Will, can, and today. Will, it's going to change to would. Can, it's going to change to could. And today changes to that day or yesterday. Now, super important. On page 108 from your Grammar Spots book, you're going to see a little table right here. Can you see it? And that table, it's going to show different time expressions that you could use during reported speech and what they changed to when reporting speech. For example, today changes to yesterday, that day, as we saw on the board. Now changes to then. This morning or this afternoon changes to that morning or that afternoon. Yesterday to the day before, and tomorrow to the next day. Really simple stuff. Now, speaking of reported speech, there is one important rule that we need to remember, or one real important rule on a verb that we need to remember. My verb say and my verb told or tell. Remember, when I'm using those verbs, I use them as well for reported speech. I'm using it as well to say or report what the other person has said. But the difference is I use say when I don't mention who this statement was told to, and I use told when I mention the person that was being talked to. For example, an example would say would be, he said, we need more gel. He said we need more gel. I'm not telling you who he said that or who he's talking to. I'm just telling you what he said. He just said the line is too long. I'm not telling you who that was told to. I'm just telling you what that person said or what you said. On the contrary, I use told when I do mention who was being talked to. For example, my mom told my sister to clean her room. My mom told my sister. So I know who my mom was talking to. So I'm using told. For example, the teacher told her students, my students, to do their homework. So I know who the teacher was talking to. I know who the message was for. So I'm gonna use told. Remember, say, we don't know, we don't say who's talking to. Told, we know, and we say who is being talked to. Now, on page 89, this is a page that we're supposed to have answered, but it has information about say and told. It has the yellow box up there, and it has a couple exercises. I'm going to add a couple practice exercises on the planning for this week. Just a quick worksheet in case you have already answered the page. If you haven't, why haven't you? And please go ahead and do it. And that would be pretty much it for say and tell and reported speech. Now, jumping into interjections. Really, really easy. An interjection is an expression of emotion. It expresses a strong emotion. It expresses surprise, sorrow, sadness, joy, wonder, pain, happiness, and so on and on. Interjections are mostly specific words, rather sounds that will help us express us. For example, wow, ouch, ooh, oh no. And there's one particular one that is not quite positive, but it sounds fun. Yikes. Now, in page 109, we're going to practice our expressions or interjections. Really, really simple. We just need to know what they are, and we already know their expressions of their expressions that help us with emotions. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit what we're going to do on page 108 and 109, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with true stories, okay? So, let's go ahead our grammar books, and we're going to go ahead and start working with homework. Okay, so first homework, page 108. First things first that we always do and we're never going to stop doing. We're going to read the instructions and we're going to read the yellow box so we're familiarized with what the page is for and what the page is asking us for. Now, the instruction says that we're going to read this sentence and we're going to change it to reported speech. Once I read the sentence, I'm going to change it to reported speech and change or circle, the time change. For example, the first instruction or the first sentence says, Joseph said, yesterday I visited where Captain Cook was born in England. When I change it, I'm going to keep saying Joseph said. The day before, he had visited where Captain Cook had been born in England. Now, what is my time expression that I change? Let's see. Joseph said the day before he had visited where Captain Cook has been born in England. Yesterday I visited where Captain Cook has been born in England. So I changed yesterday for the day before, so I circle the day before. And you're going to do so on with number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I already gave you the first one. Now, on page 109, this is it. Once again, you're going to read the yellow box and then you're going to read the instructions. First things first, you're going to match the interjections from positive to negative. For example, I have interjections, hooray, oh no, whoa, ugh, oops, great, yikes, and oh dear. Now, the ones that are positive, you're going to make a line to the positive sign. Just like this one, like hooray, it's positive. So I make a line to positive. Oh no, it's negative. So I make a line to negative. And right below there's a series of 4 images. And you're going to do a sentence using one of these expressions. For example, the first one. It says it's 2 boys or a boy and a girl and it's raining. So you can say, oh no, it's raining again. That would be one example. Now, another thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to our true stories. And we're going to go to page 100 and, I'm sorry, not page 100. Page 97. And we're going to talk about a treasure hunt. So I'm going to send you an audio with the reading, And then I want you to read out loud along with me, and if you could, or if you can, record yourself on a voice memo and send it to my WhatsApp so I can hear how your reading is progressing. That would be all for Tuesday. Good job, guys. We're almost there. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Stay home, stay healthy, and let me know if you have any questions about your homework. I'll be right here to answer them, okay?